Hey you guys, what's up? My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be shopping my stash. I love filming this video. I have lots of thoughts. Things are going to be moving in and out. So if you want to shop my stash with me, be sure to stay tuned. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Don't forget to smash the big red button before you leave. I post every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And lastly, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's start shopping. Okay, so here is like what is still left of my current shop my stash basket. I'll just go through it really quickly. I had my Merit stick in here. This is a complexion stick in amber, and I did only use this once. I wish I would have used it more, but I had a new one come into my collection, so I had kind of shifted to using that one. I am going to go ahead and rotate this out though, even though I only used it once. Normally I would leave it in there, but I'll kind of explain why later that I'm like rotating it out. So yeah, gonna go ahead and rotate this one out. I have Dew of Dawn from Phytosurgence in my basket, and as you can see, there has been quite a bit of progress made since the last time. I am going to keep this in until it is finished, so I won't go over this every time. It'll become like one of those staple products that's in my basket. Next up, we have the Kosas Velvet Melon. I am still dutifully working on her. She's not going anywhere. I feel this is going to be one that stays in my basket as well until it's finished. It's in my project pan. Both of these are. I have a few project panning items in here. So there are going to be some items that are going to live in this basket moving forward. This is one of them. The other product I had rotated in was the Danessa Myricks Balm Contour in the shade Light 2. I still think that this is close to freaking pan, and I'm so freaking pissed that I didn't hit it. So I'm not quite ready to rotate it out yet. I want to keep it in for another rotation and see if I can't hit the pan on this, because the dip looks pretty good, you guys, and I really enjoy it, especially now that I have a smidgen of a tan. So I am going to go ahead and keep this in my basket for this rotation. Next up, this is another product that is going to be living in my basket. It's my Alamar Trio. I have made a little bit of progress. I almost feel like now that it's like worn down and whatnot, it's almost like progress is going slower because like I don't pick up as much because it's worn down, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I am going to go ahead and I am going to keep this one in my basket. It's going to be another live-in item. The next live-in item is going to be from Nabla, which is their Baked Highlighter in the shade Privilege. I am honestly shooketh I did not hit pan in this. I definitely thought that I would have. Like, I feel like it has to be so close. I use this to highlight my brow bone because I don't use powdered highlighter, so I thought I could try to get use out of it that way. And yeah, I still didn't hit the pan, but she's going to be a live-in item. The next item is my Patrick Tall Blush in She's So LA. I am currently panning the top portion, and this will be another live-in item until the pan at the top is completely finished. So I will be keeping her in. So currently right now I have one powdered bronze, well technically I guess two powdered bronzers and one cream bronzer, 2 cream blushes, and a highlight. I'm just trying to keep track here. The other product that I had in was the Purelisse BB Concealer. I did a review of this over on IG if you want to go check it out. Long story short, I am really enjoying this, and I think I'm going to keep it in just because it is a really nice shade for me right now, and I've been digging it, so I'm going to leave this one in. Next up is the Rose Ink Luminous Tinted Serum. I actually didn't use this at all because if you recall, my Wet n Wild tint was in here and I completely finished it. So I used that throughout the whole 2 weeks and I was able to finish it up. So I want to keep this in because I feel like now that I've emptied that tint, I will be reaching for this one more. So this one is going to stay. Now, for the items that I want to rotate in, the first item is from Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Niacinamide Dewdrops. I just recently picked this up with a Rouge Reward, and I'm really enjoying them. I think they're nice. I'm not really sure if like you need them, and especially for the price point. So I'm still trying to like kind of gather my thoughts on them. So I'm going to keep them, or I'm going to rotate them into the basket. I'm also going to rotate in my Dose of Colors foundation. I have the shade 110 Light. This is a better shade for me in the beginning of summer, so I want to try and get the most use out of it that I can. This has been open for a little while, and I think I'm actually going to rotate it into my project pan, so this will probably be staying for the foreseeable future if I had to guess. But yeah, I really do enjoy this foundation, so I'm really excited to get a little bit more use out of it. The next product I'm going to rotate in is the Makeup by Mario Enhancer, the Skin Enhancer. I have the shade Light Medium. I plan to do a whole review of this over here. I haven't had a chance yet, but I have been dabbling in this product, so I want to rotate it in so that I can continue to use it and really gather my thoughts on it with different finishes and different products and whatnot. So I'm going to rotate this in. I'm also going to rotate this Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminoso Bronzer in. I had this on my wish list, and a friend in the community who has a really similar tone as myself, she had said that like this pulls, I believe she said it pulled pretty red on her, or red like pinky, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take it off my wish list then, because I'll probably have a pretty similar experience. And she was like, oh, well, I'm not going to use mine, so let me send it to you. So I was like, awesome, thank you. Really pumped about that. So I thought I would, ooh, I see what she means. I can see the pinky pull. I am going to rotate this into my basket though, so that I can try it over the next couple weeks and see if it's something that I'm going to enjoy or not. So I'm going to rotate this in. This might feel abnormal, but I'm going to rotate in another powder bronzer because, you guys, I don't know why. I've just been in a mood to buy a bunch of bronzers. So I'm rotating in ones I haven't used or that are newer to me so I can feel like, you know, I'm using something new. And the one I'm going to rotate in is the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer. This one is in the shade Light. It's a pretty deep tone for a light shade. But I think that if I have a little bit of a tan, it'll look better. So I currently have that now. And so I really want to just take advantage of that and get a little bit of use out of this over the next couple of weeks. The next product I think I want to rotate in is this Kaja Whipped Dream. This is like it can be like a 3-in-1 kind of situation. And I want to rotate it in as a blush. I have used it twice and I really enjoyed it, but I think I want to get a little bit better feel for it and how, like, what I really think, and so I can give like my full thoughts. So I do want to go ahead and rotate this one in. I'm also going to rotate back in my Dior Backstage Concealer of the shade 2N. I really love this and I have missed it, so I'm gonna put it back in my basket. I'm gonna go ahead and fill my basket, see how I feel about it, and then we might add a few more things, or it might be full, I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and fill it up really quick. Okay, so it turns out I definitely have plenty of stuff in here. I was thinking about adding more, like I have a whole bunch of faces, but I don't. I have one. So yeah, this is going to be my basket over the next couple of weeks. I'm really excited to get my thoughts on some of these newer items and really excited to continue making progress in my other items. Moving forward, I probably won't show you guys like the inside of my Kosas or my Fido or my Patrick Ta, since they are in my project pan. I'll probably save like the unveiling of that progress for those project pan videos, but I will just say, like, you know, this is a staple one and it stays, and I'll move it to the side. So I think that's what my plan is going to be for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's anything you're excited to hear my thoughts on, and as always, don't forget to subscribe before you leave and hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.